They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. Cavs were very strong against the West. 18-12 record for them overall, second only to the Hawks in the East.
And they really turned it on against the West from mid-January on. How about going 14-1 in the West in their last 15 matchups, and that included a 10-game win streak against the West.
Here's Kelly. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
They've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass today.
Yeah, and it's already got them a +5 margin in the rebound column.
Now here's Nance. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Thompson, and that one is hammered home.
A signature slam right there from the big fella. How many of those have we seen before?
There's 42 seconds left in the first. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Here's Russell. And the Lakers with another miss. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Here's Fry. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
That's off as well, so he misses both.
I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there. I'll bet he didn't either, as good a foul shooter as he is.
Kicks it to Dellavedova. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 9 seconds left in the first. Here's Black. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. And so the first quarter is in the books. Los Angeles on top. They lead by 5. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports.
Check it out.
And of course, as we've always seen with LeBron James, it's not just about the numbers, but his tremendous leadership.
I put all the pressure on me to be better and come through for my teammates. This is the position I put myself in. It's the position I put our team in, and as the leader and the guy that goes out there and make things happen, that's the way it's going to be.
Well, that there is straight talk from a man who does not pretend. LeBron James with a textbook example how to take responsibility and lead.
And Kevin, that's why he is the king. He doesn't say, hey, I'm just one of the 5 guys. No, he knows who he is and what he has to do. Bottom line, he's the man. Climb on my shoulders, and I'm going to take you to the promised land.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Another thing, I mean, they've done a great job early of creating chaos on defense, being disruptive and getting steals through the first half of today's game.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. And it's Shumpert in at the 3 spot. Roy Hibbert's checked in for the Lakers. Bryant comes in for Ryan Kelly.
Well, clearly the Lakers were not a great team. I mean, they did have one of their better bench units last season. They led the league in points off the bench, but that was more an indictment of the quality of the starters than the firepower of the bench.
Lakers leading by 3.
I'm not even going to comment on that one.
Neither am I. I mean, if you're going to attempt a buzzer beater, I guess I will comment. Make sure there's actually a buzzer to beat.
Well, what a season for Kyrie Irving last year. Huge moments for him. 57-point outburst against San Antonio. That was a new franchise record for the Cavs.
I think a lot of it was finally being able to play with other All-Stars, quite honestly, Kevin. But you can't discount the work Irving put into the offseason to be ready for the regular season.
And he's good on the second.
And for Irving, he did come into last year hot. I mean, he won the MVP in international play while with Team USA.
And airballs the triple. That one was way off. Cavaliers shooting just 31% in the game. And it's well off target. The Lakers in the lead.
And for Kyrie, taking home the MVP and a Team USA tourney like that, it's a huge ego boost. I mean, of all the stars on that team, he shined the brightest, and I think that's going to help his confidence for this year.
That's exactly how you win a rebound battle. Get good position and then use your strength to hold on to that position.
Randall passes to Kobe and stolen by Love. To the middle, stolen by Clarkson. Mozgov with the steal. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. A good look from Smith. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
Well, if you really want to make things hard on yourself, that's exactly how to do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
They're not doing themselves any favors at this point. They've got to stabilize their offense with just sound execution.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Well, we know that Mozgov started last season with the Nuggets and then was traded to Cleveland midway through the season.
And what an impact he made on the Cleveland Cavaliers, particularly at the defensive end. His size and his activity really helped the Cavs become outstanding at the defensive end.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Here's Kobe. And it's off the back rim, no good.
And credit to the Cavs for going out and getting Mozgov. I mean, they paid a hefty price giving up the 2 first-rounders. But thus far, he's proved to be worth it.
Bryant takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the layup. Kobe's got 11 points.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Lakers leading by 4.
And the Mozgov trade, guys, for the Cavs, I think can be viewed as their big turning point in the season. He completely changed the defense of their team. He was that missing piece of the puzzle. Jeez, maybe he was trying to show off or something right there.
Is that what you think?
Absolutely.
Instead, it had the opposite effect. He looked foolish.
A shot by Clarkson, no good.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Got one from long range. Smith's got 5 points so far. Los Angeles has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Hey, guys, just a little too nonchalant there. That's a couple turnovers here in the last few minutes, and those miscues can spell trouble.
And the Lakers making a change here. Russell's checked in. A switch here also for Cleveland. James is checked in. And that's going to be a travel. Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. On occasions last year, the Lakers were all right on offense. Other times, they were just stagnant. There was just no motion, nothing going on.
That's a great point. And their ball movement could use some work. A lot of ISOs last season, and it killed a lot of the flow the team had in the half court.
And another miss by Cleveland.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Lakers shooting just 29% in this game. They're not a pretty sight out there offensively. And he gets it back. Clarkson kicks to Randall. Second shot opportunity.
Cavaliers foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
First personal foul. At the line for your
And that one misses.
And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put immediate pressure on themselves. A part of that was the trade for Kevin Love.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Nancy's checked in for Hibbert. And it's Ryan Kelly in for Kobe. And then for Cleveland, Fry comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for J.R. Smith. Fry, that's for 2. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
LA ball.
Black's checked in for Julius Randle.
Tarek Black.
Now, here's Clarkson. Not a lot of room. Pass to Kelly. Irving against Russell. Down low. Puts it up from 12, and that's going to be a travel.
Cleveland ball.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly.
Kyrie Irving.
As you said, the Cavs put a lot of pressure on themselves because of the trade. You could see it affect the way they came out of the gate, Clark.
And, you know, it was just night and day, Kevin, when the Cavs began to relax and click. I mean, a total transformation and turnaround. They would go 19-20 in the first 39 games, and then 34-9 over the rest of the season once those guys gelled and got locked in.
LA ball.
The Lakers trail. From the wing. Again, Russell missing.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
Here's Nance. And the Lakers with another miss.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And here's Fry from the arc. Offensive rebound. Thompson is double. Arc down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. We've got 1:13 left in the first half.
And one thing about Tristan Thompson, he is an absolute terror on the offensive glass. Was top 5 in that category last year, despite playing less than 27 minutes a game. Does a terrific job with anticipation of the carom and uses his gigantic wingspan to just go up and reel it in. Terrific motor and nose for the glass.
Now, here's Thompson after D'Angelo Russell's miss. From the wing, and that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
Lakers ball.
And so it's the Lakers with it. Launches it. Here's Black. James covering. Here's Clarkson. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get it to the perfect spot.
No good from Irving. Clarkson dishes to Russell. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
Here's Dellavedova. Drains it from 17 feet out. Dellavedova's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And really smart to draw his man out to the